Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the hottest podcast in the business today. This is Coffee with Old School. I'm your host, Old School, and as always, I'm going to bring you a fresh, hot cup of coffee. Please join me this morning. Good morning, and God bless to all of you. First things first, I'm going to dedicate this episode today to my best friend in the whole world who I lost last week. My dog of 12 years, Elsa. Dad loves you. I miss you. And this show's for you. And she used to sit right there at my feet when I would cut this show. So let's get this party fucking started, will we? So this morning, oh God, it's an early morning. I'm up early because last night I heard some of the most hilarious fucking bullshit I've ever heard in my life. So evidently, HSP's at it again. And what do I mean by HSP's at it again? Kayfabe at its fucking greatest. That's what it is. First of all, Mr. Wallace, I respect the shit out of you. I really wish you'd stop wasting your time in organizations like HSP. Let's be real. Show your promo skills somewhere of validity, relevance, where you can actually be considered a very, very competitive promo artist and not playing in Disneyland with fucking Goofy at the front. But here's what I heard. Hold your boots, boys and girls, because it's about to get fucking epically hilarious. So Johnny Blade, a guy who couldn't get a hard on and have sex with his wife because he lost the title, wins against Mr. Wallace and takes the HSP Pure Heart Championship. Some of the most fucking hilarious shit I've ever heard. By the way, I use that belt as a fucking, coaster for my drinks. That belt, it's a piece of shit. It carries no relevancy in the promo realm. I mean, not unless you're into Disney World and shit like that, then you should really go over there and have some fun. I'm a competitive promo artist who is here to have battles with some of the greatest in the business. And I compete alongside the fucking greatest in the business, whether people like that or not. You know, some people get angry because I tell you I'm a 27-time world champion. Well, bitch, I am. And here's the thing. The ones bitching have never beaten me. That's the truth. And then you got people bitching that the guys I run with, oh, well, they're assholes. They're cocky. Well, they should be because they're fucking some of the greatest of all time. But none of them have ever had a problem getting an erection after losing a championship or a promo matchup. But I'm going to give you guys the inside scoop. Are you ready? Scoop time. And, you know, we love scoops here, you know, so let's get ready for the scoop, shall we? The reason Mr. Johnny Blade is a champion in HSP is, well, because him and Quack touch tips. Him and Quack have known each other since Texas. It's funny that you put belts on your friends, big boy. Here's the sad thing, man. The next thing will happen is he'll pull a Vince McMahon, and he will, he's having microphones moving on me. He will put himself over as HSP Pure Heart Champion one day. I can promise you that's going to happen. It's funny to me that this guy thinks he's a good promo artist. Hell, he thought he was a good indie wrestler, too, but we saw his shit before, and, well, I've seen men missing arms and legs that can throw a better super kick or leg drop or an arm drag or even just say wrestling better than him. This ain't just a pure bash Johnny Blade session, but Jesus Christ, Johnny Blade. Let's be honest, bro. You can't compete. You came to PPF, got your ass whipped, and you ran right back to Quack. Oh, isn't that funny? Because Quack left at the same time. That's epically hilarious, too, because he got his ass skunked in 2 matches over there, but yet went around telling people I should have won at least one of them. Bitch, this ain't kayfabe land. We don't go, well, Quack took a loss there. Let's give him a win here. It don't work that way, asshole. This is competitive promo artistry. That's why HSP is not. That's why HSP is the biggest crock of shit on the planet. And it's kayfabe land 110 fucking percent. You had a guy over there named Vagabond who just competed in Promo Entertainment Network for the World Heavyweight title against Brett Jacobs. But he just couldn't win a title over there, could he? That's because he didn't kiss your ass. Let's be honest. And don't get me wrong. some people I know are over there promoing now, and I just think it's a complete waste of time. For whatever reason they're over there promoting, that's on them. Timmy Rentz was like, man, we should just go over there and show them how it's done. I said, if I showed up to HSP, it would be long enough to go fuck Quack and leave, because that's all the time he's worth, and that's actually giving him more time than I want to give him, because he's a piece of shit. Fucking joke. You put a fucking championship on a fucking joke, and you beat a purely good competitor, a very talented individual in Mr. Wallace. What's next? He's going to beat, A-List and Mr. Wallace and Heathen all in one night because he's Johnny Blade. He ate his Viagra, folks. That's what happened. He ate his Viagra, so it's standing up for him now. I hope his wife's happy. He won a belt. She's probably getting her good. Highly doubt it. I saw that guy, on screen, and, probably a lot of flour in the house. Got to throw it on there and find the spot where it stands up, right? But anyway, I am one of those guys that I don't like bullshit in the promo realm. God, I hate it. We all pick on Dale Linton, Captain Law, because he just won a title against Malice. But out of character, we are all very proud, that the promoist he's become. And he's doing very well for himself. But not once has Dale ever hit me up and go, man, I can't bone my old lady. I can't get her up. I ain't got a belt. Oh, God, I can't go to bed with my wife. Oh, God, I need to win a title. Fucking grow up, moron. You make me sick. And I mean, listen, I'm not one of those podcasts that suck a dick and have a fucking circle jerk on it and talk about WWE and what I think of my predictions. I don't do that. I'm here to tell you the truth about Promoland, and well, this is the truth. Yeah, I was up early this morning, by the way. Because this pissed me off. Sorry, I talked too much. Cigarette went out. But you folks are going to really, I don't know. You guys are going to sit here and tell me that a guy like that beat Mr. Wallace. A guy who beat me. Well, I can tell you something right now. Johnny Blade, you can't beat me. I can give you 20 fucking minutes and you ain't beating me. Because, well, let's be honest. You ready? Here comes the truth. Oh. The truth is, you suck. You're not a good promo artist. You don't even own your promo when you're doing it. You're guessing of what you're going to say. And the bar scene, bud, it's wore the fuck out. Just saying. And before you come on here and tell me, or on the air and tell me that, oh, I know more about professional wrestling than you ever will. Manager of the Year 2021, that was me. Right here in the Eastern Panhandle. I was probably the top heel manager in the business. So, oops, there goes that. And, oh, wait a minute, and guess what? I had sex with my wife every night. Every night. Whether we won or lost. Dumbass. So, my thing is this. If you're going to run a promo fed and you're going to swear to God that it's legit and voted upon about judges, boy, you better buy better competitors to win those titles. Because if Mr. Wallace was, I don't know, complacent, or maybe just didn't feel like doing the match, or something, had to be something bad. Maybe he caught laryngitis, but I still think he could beat Johnny Blade with laryngitis. But maybe he caught laryngitis, and that's how he won the title. I don't know, because I don't watch the product, because I'm too busy defending my title in an organization that is legit competitive in nature. It isn't some false prophet lying to his people, telling them, oh man, you're going to have a fair shot. I'll make sure you're judged correctly. And our judges are your judges are fucking idiots if you do have judges. Let's be honest. Your judges have to be just as shitty as Johnny Blade to judge a match and give him the fucking win. So what I'm figuring is you probably went and got, like a Draven 666 to be your judge or something like that, or maybe a JP. My God, right there, that'll tell you why fucking Johnny Blade won a fucking title. Because, well, he's thought he's been good all these years and he's not. So let's be honest. HSP is a fucking royal goddamn joke. And that's what this show's about this morning. I'm sick and tired of these joke organizations walking around claiming that they're legit, claiming that they're competitive in nature, claiming that, well, these guys are good enough to win championships. Ha! Jesus criminy. Makes me sick. I'll drink coffee on that. So, when I hear stuff like that, yeah, I just don't know what to say. It makes me fucking want to puke, because out here in the promo realm today, we've got some of the greatest promo artists, and I've named them a million times on this show. And you'll notice I didn't name none from HSP. I'm sorry, but I feel like you defame yourself when you promo for a guy that is so full of shit, he believes his own shit. Sorry, I gotta move my damn mic. I hate that mic being down too low. With bad neck, I feel like I'm bending it down. But, let's be honest. There's nobody over there to mention. I've competed over there. I've won their top prize, and now I question myself because I think maybe it was kayfabe, and I hate winning a title that's kayfabed. I had a great match with Shady Sean McKenzie. That dude, we had a good time. But now I wonder, was it just a jab at Shady for me to get that belt? But like I said, I use that belt as a coaster. And I might even do a Coffee with Old School called This Is What We Do with Piece of Shit Championships. And we might do something fun with that belt. Maybe pee on it. I don't know. I might let my dog take a poop on it. Maybe just throw it in the trash. I don't know. Maybe beat it with a hammer. Nah, that's too much time to waste on an irrelevant piece of tin. And by the way, mine looked better. White strap, beautiful belt when I had it done. And now it's just a coaster. I think I wiped my feet on it the other day. Just to be honest with you, I'm not bullshitting you guys. That title means nothing to me. If I'd have known back then what I know now, I'd have probably threw the motherfucker on the ground a couple times, bounced it off of a fucking wall during promos, because the HSP Pure Heart Championship is not a world title. It is not a world title in competitive promo. That is one of the biggest facet jokes in this land right now, that guy thinks. And let's be honest, the whole, and this is going to sound really mean, but the whole divisions are shit. You got 3 divisions and 3 titles, and the tag team title, I don't think it's been contested in a real matchup since Fear the Beards have left. By the way, holler at my brother Roughneck. Love you, bro. That guy right there, that's a promo artist. Hopefully he don't get wrapped up in that stupid HSP bullshit. Because, well, let's be honest. He's too good for that place. And I love it because I see all the rejects that have gotten called out on their bullshit. That's where they go. Because, they've got something in common with the owner. And sadly, I'll sit here and say this, sadly, there's a great guy over there that helps with that group named Michael Bogue. They call him Mr. Mayhem. Truly love that guy. I think he's a hell of a great guy. I think he's got some great ideas. I think he lives by the old school spec of wrestling, and that's cool. But don't come out here and say you're goddamn competitive, people. Because if I could get Michael Bogue on this show, I promise you he would come out here and tell you it's kayfabe. I promise you, even though him and Quack are boys, he would tell the world how kayfabe it really is. It's Quack picking and choosing who he thinks, let me take the glasses off, who he thinks is a good promo artist. Bitch, look in the mirror, because you've never been one. Fart on that, stupid. But anyway, so he picks these people that he thinks are great. Oh my God. What makes them so fucking great? That they're your friends? I mean, hey, if you got to buy friends, that's cool. I've got friends all over the United States of America. I've never had to buy one. I run Premier Promo Federation, one of the top-notch groups out there in competitive promoing. We have judges. The promos are judged. The results are given to me. I go live and give the results. Damn. It's the way it works. You know, we've had champions that, well, HSP just couldn't fathom could be champions. And then there's champions elsewhere that HSP said couldn't be champions. Look in the fucking foundation. The Vagabond is one of the top stars over there, but yet he could not beat people in HSP? Fuck out of here. It's a joke. It's laughable. It's funny. Because what makes you think you carry any clout? And now, listen. I hear there's a big group of circle jerkers that think you're some kind of god. Well, look at them. Woof. Dear God. One of them used to fucking dangle on the balls of the LJN King so hard that he'd rolled him up and smoked him for a joint. I'm just saying. And then the other ones are so fucking high that they can't understand that, well, you suck. So, I mean, if that's what you call, you know, your clique or guys that are legends. Yeah, Vince, legends. Fuck out of here, stupid. You know, when you think you're the Vince McMahon of the promo world, and you really are, and you ready for this? You really aren't even a Vince Russo. You know, let's be real. You couldn't even be the third Vince because your writing is shit. Your stories are shit. The believability of anybody that you're putting titles on is shit. It's really shit. And, you know, I sit here in my office, which if you guys watch his shit, which I don't, but I've been sent screenshots. You're welcome for the idea, big boy. You keep copying Daddy, and Daddy will take you to the promised land. You just keep fucking, next thing, you need me to send you the link about how to get a boom mic and run a podcast? Let me know, bitch. I'll wait for your welfare check to come in to get one. Anyway. You know, last night Penn threw a great show. Some of the greatest matchups I ever saw. Myself versus Iceman Bobby Miller for the Incendiary Championship. Mama Purge taking on Handsome Rex in his final match in Promo Entertainment Network. The Reunited Nations took on Family Tradition, which was me and my son from the HHE. And then we had the main event. Brett fucking Jacobs defending his Promo Entertainment Network world title. A real world title that's competitive. Stupid. Against Vagabond. And I'll say this right now. Every one of those matches, there wasn't a bad promo of the night. They delivered. And I first of all, I want to go on the record and say thank you, Bobby Miller. Fucking great matchup. You know, I love you as a person. I love you as a promo artist, man. God bless you for doing what you do. One of the best out there. And if I happen to lose that match to you, I'll be glad to send you the Incendiary Championship and pass the torch. Because a guy like you deserves it. Now, don't go to HSP because you'll get jobbed. You'll lose like a motherfucker. Because, well, they're fake as fuck. And then, Mama Purge and Handsome Rex. Mama Purge delivering a cool promo with a special guest. If you guys don't understand, we have a group chat locker room that we all talk in every night. And my buddy Tommy Ford, who plays the gunslinger, he does a really cool impersonation of Handsome Rex. It's hilarious. And he actually showed up as Mama's puppet. So, and then Troy, listen, Handsome Rex is a guy that I met a couple months ago. Me and him didn't really like each other when we first met. But he's gotten so much better. He's putting the work in. He's getting the gist of what competitive promo artistry is. And he's gotten so damn good. Last night was probably the best promo I've ever seen him drop. Then you had the Reunited Nations, longest reigning Penn Tag Team Champions, the Heathen and the Purge. And there again, let's be honest, the Purge, another guy that HSP kept their fucking thumb on and wouldn't let him win a title because, well, Quack thought he sucked. You know, now Heathen's back over there. I'm not going to comment on that too much because it don't sit well with me. I don't like it. But hey, you lay with the enemy. You know how the rest goes. But anyway, very good matchup. Me and my son, we went in there kind of old school style. And a lot of people don't understand. They're like, oh, well, that was a 4-minute and 30-second promo. 6-minute fucking promos? Really? Back when I started this, tag team promos were 1.5 minutes a piece to 2 minutes. You didn't need 6 fucking minutes a piece or 3 minutes a piece. My God, 6 minutes? What the fuck are you going to talk about? I feel like it's long-winded. The story's lost by 4 minutes and 30 seconds. So we cut an old school promo, no pun intended, for those tag titles. And if we win, it'll be something really cool that's going to really mean a lot to me, running tag team titles with my son, who got in this game because of me. We've had a lot of fun. It's been something we shared. Now that my grandson's here, he can go back and watch us. When I'm finally dirt and he don't get to see his pappy no more, he can go watch my stuff and watch these podcasts. Racing Pap loves you. Just remember, everything Pappy says is true. And a lot of people don't like it when I'm truthful. But anyway, now on to the main event. You had Vagabond coming out really different, man. Really cool stuff against Brett Jacob, who come out different also. A lot of people expected him to come out and do the same old shtick, but Jacob delivered. And I think, in a very close battle, I could give my predictions of the night. My predictions for tonight and the results show. I'll go on record and say, if it happens, Iceman Bobby Miller probably edged me by just a hair. But if he didn't, hey, I had fun with that match. I retained. I give you another run back. But I'm not going to really pick a winner on my match because I'm biased, as they'll say. But unbiasedly, I'll say that Bobby Miller had a hell of a promo. Mama Purge taking on Handsome Rex. I'm going to give the edge just a hair to Handsome Rex because of his intensity. That guy was one of the best promos I saw him cut. Don't get me wrong, I'm a Mama Purge fan. I'm always picking Mama Purge. But this one, I think it was just a hair. I think he might have just got her. We'll see. Never know. Then you go to the tag team title match. I'm going to have to be very unbiased here. I liked their promo. I thought their promo was very good, but I also thought it was rhetorical. In every match I see, it's kind of what it is. You know what I mean? But hey, it's worked. They've been the tag team champions for a long time. But I think if you go to look at my promo and the Rising Suns promo as family tradition, we delivered a promo that kind of called out their promo before it ever happened. And I always like a prediction promo. So if he's going to walk out here with blue hair and smoke a glitzy, glamoury cigarette and have this weird filter, and it happens, you're like, oh God, this guy knows his opponent really well. So that's my take on that one. But that one, that's the judge's call. So hopefully we have a really good judge, and it's a really fun match, and I enjoyed myself. I always like working with Purge and Heathen. But the main event, let's talk about the main event. Brett fucking Jacobs, incumbent champion, taking on Vagabond. And they're saying it was really close last time. Last time I didn't have it that close. I didn't have it within a half a point or whatever it was. I had Jacob winning, pretty solidly. Because I think Brett Jacobs is probably the most dominant individual on the planet today. And this one, I'm not going to go any different. I'm not going to say he dominated, because I think what Vagabond brought was fucking epic. This one may be a very close one. But my prediction is that Brett retains, and we still have a Pro Entertainment World Champion named Brett fucking Jacobs. But here's the other thing. 100% show-up rate for that show. Everybody did a promo that was like, holy shit, it was fantastic. Everybody was watching intensely and enjoying it. That's what makes a fucking great promo show. I love competitive promo. And it's funny because so many people will say, well, old school, you're an egotistical son of a bitch and blah, 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 blah. Listen, I'm not egotistical, man. I'm just truthful. You can ask Troy Handsome Rex. He will tell you. Handsome Rex will tell you that I have worked with him behind the scenes and kind of groomed him to become the promo star he's becoming. He's got an international title match coming up December 7th in the Premier Promo Federation. And right now, with all the statistics that are out there, in that promo he cut last night, he's a front runner to become the new champion. Oh, wait a minute. That's not kayfabe, and it's not because he's my buddy. It's because he's doing damn well. And he still has sex with his wife, even if he don't have a belt. So, there's that. But, I am personally one of those guys that believe that we have some great promo superstars out there. And Penn showed it last night. So, here's to you guys. Congratulations. Cheers to you. It was a great show. And what I really loved was we didn't have any of the sandbaggers, any of the guys that claim to be day one-ish or, the greatest, from their era, or people just don't understand my character type of shit. We had some legit fucking promo artists in Promo Entertainment Network going one-on-one and delivering a fucking badass product. I thoroughly fucking enjoyed it. I thought that, hey, this was probably one of the best shows they've ever done. And I'll be honest with you. And I love Timmy Rentz. And, I pick on him over in APF because he was helping run it over there. And I said, hey, he's got shitty booking because he booked me against Austin Wild. Guess what, folks? You guys bought into that horse shit real fast because that's what you call a gimmick. That's what you call being a heel. That's what you call running a really story with really big intensity. Austin Wild will probably come out here and tell you what a piece of shit I was for every hype, every promo, whatever. I'm supposed to be. I'm the incumbent. I'm the heavyweight champion of the world in the APF. And, that's what I do. So am I a heel on this show? Some people probably say, yeah, I'm a heel. No, I'm just fucking goddamn really honest. I watched over there in that group that I've been mentioning all morning because they're doing dumb shit again. They screwed over people like Mama Purge, the Sarge, the Purge himself, the Vagabond, the biggest one, the Vagabond. They screwed that guy so many fucking times. Because of the owner, Mr. I could beat those guys, and let's be honest, they're you stupid fucking duck. You couldn't beat shit. Silly little duck let promo into the big boys. You go over and play in your kayfabe land, sit in your little circle jerk on your little, I predicted WWE champion is going to be whoever that nobody gives a fuck about, okay? And keep grabbing A-list and bringing him on the show to get some views. It always works good for you because people actually like A-list Alverson. They don't like you. And by the way, try smoking a cigarette like a fucking man, you bitch. Anyway, on to better, bigger, better things. So a lot of us groups have gotten together, APF, PPF, Promo Entertainment Network. We all agreed, hey, man, we're going to take the holidays off. Now we do have a show December 7th. We're going to crown the tag team champions. We're going to get those belts back on screen. We're going to crown an interim international champion because our international champion had neck surgery. Jay Sick, I love you. I'm thinking of you. Sending you prayers as always, big bro. You my dog. I'm going to get me to New York and we're going to hang out, bro. I might even smoke a little bit with you because I love you that much. And I'm always thinking about you, man. And then also Big Sweet, I'm sending you love and prayers, bro. I'm glad you're home. Glad you're feeling better. You're my boy. I love you to death, big man. And we are going to sit down and have that coffee together one day in Florida. I will fly my ass down there just to sit with you and have a coffee. I promise that. And that's the difference between me and somebody like a fucking quack. When I have brothers in this game, I have brothers. When I have sisters in this game, I have sisters. And I love them all and respect them all. And I don't bullshit any of them. If they do a shitty promo, I'm the guy that's going to tell them before anybody else that it was a shitty fucking promo. You fucking jack-off motherfucker. Today's a little bit of a hate fucking cast, I guess. Because that guy, man, it makes me sick that Mr. Wallace lost that title to that. I ain't even going to mention his name no more. Puh. He don't belong on my show. But now, sorry guys, I got off track again because that fires me up when a great promo artist loses to somebody of that stature. A trash bagger who shouldn't even be carrying my fucking bags to the locker room. That's the truth. But we all agreed we'd take the holidays off. We're going to have that show on the December 7th show real quick just to get these titles crowned. And we're going to have a hardcore championship match. The hardcore icon, Landfill comes back for a shot at his hardcore title that he says he's never lost against the gunslinger who's been on a rampant tour as the hardcore champion, and I'm very proud of him. Those guys there, they've told a year-long story. These new fire safe cigarettes piss me off, but I hate dead air. But anyway, that's going to be a great event. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see the champions crowned. I can't wait to see these guys start having fun, but I want them to enjoy their holidays too. Thanksgiving, is coming up in 2 days. I am very thankful for a lot of things this year. I'm thankful that I'm alive. I'm thankful that, I'm on the right side of the dirt. I'm thankful for my family, who I love dearly. I'm thankful for my grandson, who came into this world a little early, and he's been rocking it ever fucking since. It's the old school sense of things in his blood. He's kicking ass and taking names. I love him to death. He is definitely my pride and joy. You know, but I also love everybody who's involved in this game with me that I've worked with over the years, except for a few, select few. I could care fucking less about them, but I could go through here and mention names. But just know this, PPF, I love all of you. Every fucking one of you. PPF would not be what it is without you. I love my judges. Thank you very much for doing a great job judging shows all year long. You take time out of your day and your regular life to watch these shows and give me a judgment. Promo Entertainment Network, Timmy Rents, thank you very much for letting me be a part of your company. I'm having a blast. I love what you do over there. God bless Penn, and I love everybody over there. APF. Yeah, what more can I say about APF? God bless you. Thank you guys for letting me represent your brand. And I know you're going to say, well, you've earned it. You beaten people and all that, but still, you believed in me. You let me come over there. Dusty D. Paul and Angel Paul, thank you very much. I love you guys very much. I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. You guys don't know how much the APF World Title means to me. Well, you should. When I won it, I had the custom-made belt done, and I'm going to tell you what, that is one beautiful son of a bitch. Heavy, beautiful leather, beautiful work. The belt maker did a fucking outstanding fucking job. Hit Dusty D. Paul up. He'll hook you up with him. I want to thank the angels behind the scenes that have helped me through this journey with my neck. You guys know who you are. I'm not going to, throw names out for the personal things you have done for me. It means the world to me, and I'm thankful for y'all. But in all, I'm thankful for the promo world because this is my release. This is my outlet. Thank you all for tuning in to the Coffee with Old Schools, even though they probably sound like big rants or hate school, stuff like that. It's just my opinion, folks. It's just what I think is right. And if you don't like them and don't agree with them, that's great because America, God bless America. We have the freedom of speech and, you have the freedom to believe what you want to believe. Nobody should ever tell you that you can't do what you want to do in America because God bless it. Aside from breaking the law, folks, we're free to say what we want. But now, to finish this show off, I've gone 32 minutes. I usually don't even go 32 minutes because, listen, I think, podcasts that go 2-3 hours without a lot of content get really boring. I want to give a shout out to some of my brothers that aren't in the promo game anymore, but I talk to every single day of the week. The Lieber Bombs out there know I love them. The Bazaldis, the Low Johns, all these people that wish me well and think about me. I love my group chats. I love talking to my people. But, we're going to Lieber Bomb it later today, I'm sure, and talk a little shit. That's where I am so blessed and grateful for this promo realm that I've made a lot of friends in the business. I've made a lot of friends, in the hobby. These wrestling belts that we all used to collect. I used to be, I want the winged eagle. I want the big gold. I want this. I want that. Now, man, I love collecting promo belts because when owners like myself sit down and go, man, what would our world title look like? What would our world title be? And then we come up with the idea, and there it is. And then you see these beautiful championships that we put on screen. The Premier Promo Federation is in transition right now to some brand new championships, and we're going to have those out. I'm trying to have them out by February or March. So that way our champions have beautiful titles. I mean, they have beautiful titles. Don't get me wrong. I have legitimately put money out, and I do something that some owners don't. 90% of the time, they keep their belts. You win a championship here, that stays at your house. It's your belt. You've earned it. It's your championship. And that's something I like to do in Premier Promo Federation that a lot of owners don't do. I've had it done for me before. That's why I do it. In groups back in the day, LTW World Heavyweight Title Belt, I won that, and they presented it to me. Whether we ended in a bad relationship or not, because they wanted to start kayfabing, and I told them I wasn't down for that. They presented me this beautiful championship belt that I still display to this day. Matter of fact, I use in some groups every once in a while. But that's what I'm grateful for, is everybody that's been a part of this game that I've had fun with, that I love and dearly, dearly think about every day. Just know that I always pray for everybody to have success. I pray for everybody to have a wonderful, happy life. I pray for their children and grandchildren to grow up nice and strong. And I thank all you guys for the support. Please like and share Coffee Old School. The more viewers I get, the more sessions I'll do. I am going to try to get in the beginning of the year, start having guests on this show. I think it'll be a fun deal. I think we'll have a really great time. And you might hear some stuff you don't like. You might hear some opinions by the promo artist that you never heard before, but it's going to happen right here. Also, tune into Real Talk, me, Timmy Rince, and Heathen. We go at it. We are rated R. And me, I'm probably rated, whatever the lowest rating is, under R, because I'm not afraid to tell the truth here. So with that being said, guys, I want to thank you for your good morning, and thank you for joining me with a Coffee with Old School this morning. I've had a blast. I love hot coffee 24/7, and I like to deliver the hot coffee 24/7. So once again, thank all you guys. I wish all you guys the best. Have a happy Thanksgiving, and I'll see you next time. And by the way, Old School's out, and fuck Quack.